Here's a little mock-up of my canopy system that I'm making for my Jeep. In the first video I showed you how I made these little corner blocks, and since then I've tapped in 3 set screws for the 3 receiver holes. This is a little, obviously, mock-up of the receivers that will be mounted on my roof rack, and you'll see how that goes together. There'll just be two eye holes, 2 eye bolts that are mounted onto the side of my roof rack. So the way this would go together, I'm trying to do this in the order that I think I would do it when I put it together. You know, these are just little mock-up 6-inch pieces. Obviously, you know, these will be about 5 feet or 6 feet long on the actual version. I've got these 2 pieces with these holes drilled. These are the beams extending out from the rack. So these tubes would go into this receiver, and then I've got these collarless pins. It will go through that eye bolt. And this is why you mock this stuff up, to see if there's any clumsiness in the way this would go together. Blocking the view. There we go. Just want to know if these tolerances are too tight, whether this is going to be practical or not. But as you can see, that little pin will lock in through the eye bolt. So here's the other one. Had to over drill this one because if these 2 holes are not completely centered, then I'm going to have a problem here. So again, that's why you mock things up, so you learn what the problems will be. There we go. So I'd have 2 5-foot, you know, about 5 feet apart and 5 foot long side beams, support beams coming out. I would then have the corner blocks. Maybe I should put this one, put the 2 ends together. Set screws in. You got your 2 rafters and your end rafter there, for lack of a better word. And now you have kind of a support system, and obviously the canvas will unroll over top of this. These are 1/2-inch steel electrical conduit. 10-foot 1/2-inch steel conduit was less than $3 a piece. So here's that frame. Now got the legs. Got pretty close tolerance here. And there you go. The mock-up. And with these set screws, I can get these bars in here pretty snug. Been debating whether to drill a hole all the way through for the set screw to go into this pipe, you know, with maybe oversize the hole so it's not, you know, it's threaded obviously into this corner block, but you know, I don't know. I'm gonna have to probably see and modify that after I make this. But you know, here's a little baby mock-up. Hope you can see that. Imagine my roof rack here with the receiving eye bolts, eye hooks attached to that. This comes out. These are my legs. This will be approximately 6 feet by 6 feet, about 6 feet high, whatever the height of my roof rack is. And then there'll be canvas up here that will roll out and drape over slightly that I can Velcro to the sidebars. These ARB makes one of these systems. Smittybilt makes one, and I just didn't want to spend the money. I'm hoping to make this entire canvas canopy setup for under $75, and so far I'm on budget. Spent $40 for a canvas tarp, and I've spent under $30 for these parts. You know, a lot of manual labor time, fabricating the corner blocks, tapping the set screws, things like that. But you know, it's sweat equity. I like my mock-up. I'm going to proceed and do this. The next video you see will be how I mount this part of it to the Jeep roof rack, and then after that it'll be, you know, utilizing the full-size half-inch conduit, and then I should be in business, and then we'll see how it goes in the field. So anyway, this is video 2 of the Overland Canopy system, and hope you enjoyed it. Hope this gives you some ideas on making one of these yourself. Look forward to video 3, which will really give you a full-size idea of how this thing's going to come together, and we'll see if any problems crop up in setting it up. Thanks a lot. Like and subscribe for more videos.